Hello students. Today I will discuss about the second practical, the learning process. This is Dr. Shubhendu Biswas, History, Hyderabad College of Engineering and Technology. Practical is determination of viscosity of a given liquid by Oswald viscometer. There are lots of processes are there. One of them is given by Oswald viscometer. Aim of this practical is to determination of this given liquid by a Oswald viscometer. Actually, Oswald viscometer is a capillary property. Go to the theoretical background. I will not discuss in details. The formula you can derive from where we get this given in the book, any physical chemistry of bachelor level or current IIT BTech standards, you find it. And with this value, you can find R is the radius of the capillary, so is the density, T is the here time, the length, volume, and if you compare between two liquids, eta 1 and eta 2, will all data will be disappeared, only time of the capillarity will be different, rho of the liquid. That is why this equation is simplified from here this. So in this practical what we have to do is that we have to compare between the time, rho, and get the viscosity of the different liquids. What are the chemicals we will take? First of all, we will discuss the reference is here distilled water, pure distilled water. Next is 5% sugar solution by weight by volume, 10% weight by volume, and weight by volume. The apparatus we have to take it here, Oswald viscometer, beaker, conical flask, gate funnel, stopwatch, and specific gravity bottle. With the specific gravity bottle, we will first discuss the density of a pure water. Weight of the specific gravity bottle empty with water, and difference is given here. The volume is given in the all the specific bottle may be 25 or 50 ml. Density will be given in gram per cc. This is the table 1. Table 2 is same with this empty specific gravity bottle and 5% sugar solution. Weight of the 5% sugar solution will come out with the subtracting, and next is the volume will be either 50 cc ml or 5 ml, and density will be cc. Same procedure will be done for 10% solution, sugar solution. Same procedure, table number 4 will be same for 20% solution. So what we have done is that this question number 1 is that all the row 1, row 2 have been determined from different solutions. Then master table number 5 will be there, where we have to value out the time. That is, for distilled water, you put in the put distilled water in the Oswald viscometer, and there will be time out coming from a different specific water level, and we have to take it 3 or 4 times here, get the time and get the average or mean time second, and from the table number 2 etc. we can get the exact density of the solution, density will be calculated here. Same will be given in the Oswald viscometer. We have to take distilled water. Next is 5% solution. The next is 10% solution. Next is 20% solution. One thing which is not mentioned here, you have to do is that cleansing. Cleansing means once you have taken the distilled water, the Oswald viscometer will be full of water. So you have to cleanse it small amount of 1 to 2 cc of 5% solution and remove this solution from the viscometer. Otherwise, actually 5% solution concentration will be increased to 4%, 0.5%. That is, we will not get the 5% exact 5% solution. So cleansing is the very good method to determine a sugar concentration in the Oswald viscometer. Same will be done for 10%, same will be done for 20%. So I will recommend all then to the cleansing process and it very cleanly. Otherwise, you cannot the exact result. And also mention the time, temperature. Temperature is a very good factor with the specific 5 degrees centigrade. We have suppose water has a literature value of 8.21 millipoise. So with this reference we can easily calculate this one, and in this graph you can find we have taken only, see, it is the viscometer with poise. Water is, suppose we have taken the literature 8.21 millipoise, and with this 5%, 10% and 20% solution, making you a straight line. Straight line means you have done a good job. That is what is given in the time and density. Straight line means is a job. And if you take a suppose 15% solution, you can easily go to the this graph and go to there. The viscosity of 15% solution will be suppose here 30 millipoise. If you have unknown solution, suppose you have a viscosity 25, 25 or 20, so what will be the percentage of solution? You can find it here, maybe 7 to 8%. So if you have unknown solution, don't know the viscosity, we can collect it, get it, and if you have a viscosity, you can get the percentage of solution. Both can be done. So this is a very good practical, can be done easily. Mention the time again.